There are some weird things going on, and there's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing spooky, but there are certainly some things taking place within humanity and within the world, of course. Because as I mentioned in other videos, we're dealing with a lot of sorcery. And let me go into a few things to, touch base upon a couple things that I've been witness to. And I gotta say this, man. At the end of the day, as you know, it's kind of the complexities of this life, how convoluted it is. It takes a lot of work to hold our sanity, man, for real. It takes a whole lot of work to maintain and hold our sanity, and to be, stern and righteous more so. I mean, it's self-evident, especially for righteousness' sake. Being that when you look into what's taking, when you see what's going on within humanity, uh, globally, it's self-evident. If you want to play oblivious, if you want to be oblivious to things, if you want to act like it's not there and you're pretending like, oh, it's all yada yada, it's okay, kumbaya, well, then you're really fooling yourself. And in addition to that, with your behaviors and your mannerisms and your ways and whatnot, being complicit, well, I think this is why we have the circles that we have. And this is why we have culture clashes, energy disturbances. When I go to places and I get around people, there are disturbances. I don't got to speak a word. Just my presence alone. Just my presence alone. You know, and if I look upset in the face at times, you're damn right. But I'm not gonna hurt nobody. You see, we're dealing with a lot of people who have many insecure issues and low self-esteem. That's why when I go like on a train or a bus or in certain places, all of a sudden, excuse me as I kind of bit my cheek, all of a sudden a person's voice would pitch high and they want to talk all loud and clatter and may even speak on things referring to maybe what I got on or what I'm dealing with. Because we're all dealing, like I said, we're dealing with sorcery, but we're also dealing with some, of course, scientifical matters and technological matters, in which I do feel that there are some devices out there that maybe, I do feel that it's probing the body, the mind, body, and soul. I put that in a quote. I believe I put that in a post. I believe I did. I don't think I erased it. I know I was sitting down one day and I was writing it out. I have to go back to my Instagram to make sure of it, because if I didn't, then I'm gonna go ahead and write it out and go ahead and post it. But yes, I do believe that there are some things that's probing the body. It has infiltrated the body, and it works on some sort of manipulation. And if we want to lay claim to degrees of mind control, well, that can be in many ways, in many forms, I believe. However, being that, let's say we're going to lay claim to that and say that it is true, all right, now what? Now what? What do we do? How do we go about moving forward the best way we know how without dealing with perversions? You see, people trying to make it, yo, this system got me as like a scapegoat, the black sheep, when I know there are people in the armed forces that know what's up more profoundly, but not talking on it like I am. So here I am being, oh, I'm chosen. I'm the Jesus. No, no, the hell I'm not. To hell with a Jesus, with all due respect. Like I said before, how many times I'm going to say it? Because look, we've been preaching Jesus' name for years, but what do we got? Africa, African people, African Americans, the whole entire African diasporic family that reveres, preaches that book and preach that name. I think it got to a point where we just play with it. We just say it to say it. Sometimes I catch myself. Like I see a woman, I'm like, Jesus. Like, and that's what it became. It's a game. But it's a wicked game. Complexing, diabolical, wicked, perverse. That's why it's so convoluted. Hint, hint. And so now there's going to be time for separation. You see, people think because I may not be using big words or I'm not uh, always grammatically correct in how I word things, or even if I write it out, they'll be like, man, he don't know what he's talking about. A lot of y'all don't have the sound right reasoning. And if I happen to make an error, because no one's perfect, like I need y'all, I need people to get this through their head, man. Like they really playing with us with this whole, oh, this one person gonna come with a cape and wing or something and wake everybody. No, 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 no. This has to be a cooperative matter. How dare we look to put everything that's going on within humanity on one person? Where's your accountability? Don't you want to take part in getting this whole thing together? But I see a lot of brothers out there, they flamed out. Like I said, when I get around certain places just now, before I got here to the airport, I went to Stop and Shop. A brother up in there talking loud and crazy with his woman and kids. And then he gonna talk about, yo, why he ain't answering his phone. We got all these pretty sounding words and concepts. And yo, hood people and all that, y'all know what's up, yo, what's up, yo. He don't got no phone, bro. Trying to talk about that telepathy or this or whatever. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, I need y'all to really hear me out and wake up, man. I done made video, and this is why I'm so upset too, because I done said some shit and I put it out there. Ain't nobody stepped to me yet to try to break bread on what I said. When I talk about the twirling, crossing your legs and twirling your toes and feet, like everybody trying to be something. There's a lot of fakers out there. Y'all need to be humble, man. Brothers and sisters, we need to humble ourselves, chill out, zone out, and collect. Information, right information, collect intellect, okay? Like, this is serious, man. You know how many people I see twirl their feet? Even bums, you hear me? I took a Q10 bus one day. I'm going up. We're approaching a bus stop, which is filthy as hell, and the bum just sitting there twirling his feet. I said, look, here we go again with the bullshit. Can't we see the games being played, man? I know we got much to thrive for and to aspire to, but let me tell you something. If we don't get humble with this thing, if we don't practice humility along with humbleness, we're done for. Brothers and sisters in the hood, this is serious matters. It's going to get more detrimental. If something has happened to you, talk about it. We could go to each other to talk about what she doing over here, gossiping, $5 or $10, but you can't confide in one of your brothers and sisters or consult one another. confess. That's in the book. I don't got to be preaching Jesus' name, but I could damn sure go in the book and refer scripture. I can't help it. This is the tongue that I speak. I didn't ask to be born here, but this is what I got. Yo. So what the book said, confess your faults unto one another. Pray fervently so that you may be healed. Other things could come with that. Sanctification. Redemption. Yo, we playing, man. We playing, man. You know what? We looking for somebody to pull up in the Benz. We looking for somebody to come through in the suit. We looking for somebody to get all decked out. That's because we've been done in, y'all. And I'm so saddened by it because it's like, how can we still look to rely on that, but yet we turn around and say this and that about a person or this and that about a situation, whether it's politics, science, economics. Like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, let me get back to the story. So, homeboy in there in the Stop and Shop talking when he talked, and it was directed towards me. I picked up, I caught one and I gauged it real quick on some of the things that he was saying because some people are bugged out and I peep game. And there's no coincidence because he got out, I'm in there doing my thing. All of a sudden now, I'm taking my time walking with my bags. I got what I got, taking my time. I goes to catch the bus, waiting for it. It came. Guess who's right there as soon as the door opened? Homeboy with the kids and his lady. And as I get on, he goes again. So, talking loud, yada, 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 with an effeminized tone. Yeah, yo, and it's not to down the brother. It's not, this is not to mock him, but I'm putting it out there. Because this is what we need to do. A lot of people need to be shaken up, man. They need to be agitated. Including self. Me, yes. But in some ways, it get misconstrued out there because people get quite disrespectful and they blatantly know what the hell they doing. And that's why some people get their lips punched, their mouth, they get punched in the mouth. But, you know, in all, I think when we really zone in on things, we have to remember that at the end of the day, we really got to be there for one another. Because this spiritual warfare is serious. And, you know, life is going to get much better when we take out the negative connotation in a lot of words that we use and hear, terms that we use and we hear. You know, when we take the negative aspect out of it or take the negative connotation and quit with all the fear-mongering and tactics, don't deal with fear. You're going to see how life changed. Wow. Well, I'm so glad I still got this lemon here. I'm going to eat that in just about a minute. Let it go with this water. Won't be down. That'll be it for the night for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. All that dumbass grunting. I be wanting people to shut the hell up, man. But I'm learning, like, you know, that's supposed to be a breaking of the sound barrier or something like that. Man, look, man, get the hell out of here. As far as I'm concerned, none of that shit ain't working for me. A lot of people that's dealing with all that, yeah, it may sound cute or whatever, but like I said, everybody want to deal with being in lodges and all that. Now, you take the good with the bad, but goddamn it, a lot of people in the hood and those who serve that got veteran hats on and all that shit, missing limbs or whatever, they the same ones that enable all the nonsense that's going on in the hood in which they live. And they serve this country. But they enable the bullshit. Why? Because they don't enforce law. They don't enforce rules and regulations in their damn communities, their villages, whatever you want to call it. Do you understand? Let's stop trying to get all cute with all this shit, man. I'm telling y'all, man. People want to be, yeah, I'm down with the lodge. I want to be down with something. Yeah, the Masonic lodge and this and that. This shit ain't no joke, man. Because for all this Masonic talk or whatever, and brothers that we got with signs and logos, take a look at what's really going on in the hood in which you live, man, and where we live. Let's start doing some statistical numbers. Let's start going to the bureau and start putting it out there. And what contributes to our our degradation before we try to get all cute and want to grab our fucking nuts. Yo, come on, man. Don't get me wrong. Listen, there's a lot of things that we've been told and we've been done in, y'all. What they said, as above, so below, as within, so without. Yeah, that sounds good, but let's get to the nitty gritty of it and conceptualize it in such a way that we can use it for the betterment of where we're going. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take hard work to unlearn, to relearn. It's gonna take years. And being that that's the point, and that holds true, that goes to show that we got a lot of work to do. So, brothers and sisters in the hood, I know you love your Benz, your Lex, your Beamer, your nice car, hustlers out there, whatever. I know, I hear y'all. But this is from the bottom to the top. Matter of fact, from the top on down. Because the elders is the one who got the knowledge. We got it too. But they made their way through life, man. It's not easy to make 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, man. So when we see them people out there, yeah, they're gonna be respected, and they ought to be respected. Read it. But things got so wicked and foul, especially with spirit, that there are a lot of elders out there that are just, they don't deserve no highs and hellos. Because they wicked. Yeah, trust me. Trust me, they got some nasty ways about them, and I can't stand it. Of all colors. All colors. Just as I was getting out Stop and Shop, an elder right there, a lady. First of all, I knew it was gonna be something by the way that she was shuffling through her little car and taking her time to put things on the belt. And then she gonna tell the girl with such a tone, "Oh, please put this letters." I'm like, damn, the lady's here to help you, and this damn near time to close. All this crap, I peeped it. I saw it a mile out from the time I came up. I was like, damn. And then she gonna purposefully open her bag where she could have did it facing this way, where it's towards the door, but she gonna do it towards me. And you know how you pop your bag when you just pop? She did it, and we're standing about maybe only 3 feet away from each other. So I said, "Miss, don't do that." I said, and then she tried to act like nothing, but nothing came out the bag. I said, "Miss, with all due respect, don't try me." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We got a lot of miserable ass old folks out there too. But you know what? This is why we gotta have mercy, forgiveness, and compassion as well. It's a tough thing, y'all. I know it's tough, but we got to have it. Because she may have gone through so much in which when she walk out that very door to go to her home, the look that she have to see on the faces of her men makes her feel more disheartened, sad, blue. In addition to what she may have been molested, touched, raped, who knows? She haven't probably received, I doubt it, proper treatment, some kind of form of therapy. And this is exactly why I cannot stand what's going on here in New York, y'all. Especially with all this advanced modern technology, advanced medicine, physical therapists up and down the goddamn street. You starting to see physical therapists here, clinics here, hospitals here, and all that, and we still sick. And we still sick. Diseased, disunified. That's why I say, but you know what? My words don't mean much. Because I ain't talking about that money. I may not be using big vocabulary words and high like caliber words to appease whoever, so I'm not validated. I mean, you know, according to the ways of the world. Oh, yo, he ain't valid. Yo, he ain't da 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 da. When everything don't need to be put on fucking camera. I've been praying on things and waiting to see, yo, somebody gonna pull me up so we could talk, you know, bring me on into like, you know, or even how my very own biological parents is gonna handle this. And what gotta be, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Cause I said what I said, man. A lot of people, we need to learn our tribe and go home. Get back to our homeland. Trust me when I tell you. Just think about the idea, the concept of going home. Matter of fact, while we here, for those that got a home, when you get off your job, when you go, when you leave the party, when you leave the wedding, when you leave wherever you are throughout the day, where are you going to? To your place of peace, which is home, right? Your address in Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. Think on a spiritual level, especially for all those that be talking about they making the ancestors proud. Think about the home of your paternal bloodline that makes you who you are, more so. Because the man carries the seed of life. Start studying spermology. See, this is why I can't wait to start seeing our kids going to school and learning these things too, to become masters. Biology, spermology, agronomy, astrophysicists, political science, engineers. But nah, basketball players, like, we entertaining the world, but don't get to enjoy the fruits of it how we supposed to. I think this is a game, man. The reset button gotta be hit. The reset button gotta be hit on America. I am telling y'all. All right. Maybe I need to pull up on some pastors and ministers that be talking this Bible talk, and we gonna lay some things down, or just let's start moving, man. So but let me get back to something. Let me digress here. When I was talking about my hustlers in the hood with the fancy cars and all that, like, I know we like those things, and it brings comfort, it brings some joy, because we feel like, yo, YOLO, life is short. You only live once. No, you don't. You live every day. You die once. Conceptually. Because, you know, we got different levels to that too, in which we get, you know, we dive into certain things. However, it's more real. You only live once. What do you mean? How about we tweak things? We only live once? All right. So let's get together boldly to do what we got to do to change the hood. Not contribute to the filth and the wickedness and the perversions. Huh? We only live once, so let's do that then. all out. We start cleaning up. We start regulating things. Start getting more serious with discretion. Where we not gonna be blasting music all wild, crazy, and for who? For what? Chill out with the smoking in the public areas. Let's start being some real movers and shakers. Government trying to front on us or act away? Oh yeah? All right, well, we coming in numbers. And we got brothers over here and over there and over there that could speak that jargon. We only live once. What's up, y'all? You know what's funny? We got a lot of, with all due respect, man, we got men and women of renown of the African family, including Neil deGrasse Tyson, one of my favorites. Don't want to be dropping names, but I'm bringing him up right now because to be an astrophysicist and to know when I hear that man speak and the things that he can recall, that's wonderful. That has to be applauded. That's commendable, man. But I could see even with him the challenges that he had within them circles of them Europeans. This is a spiritual thing. If I see that man in public, I'm giving him the utmost respect, showing love. Not to say that he don't get that from some of those the white people out, but they got ways about them that I see a high arrogance. It's an uneasy thing that we're dealing with here. And there's a lot of games and schemes that's continuing to be played that mess with us. Now, we're not going to look to, say, oh, man, stop messing with me. No. Hell no. We ain't no crybabies. We ain't no crybabies out here. But that just goes to show that such a great man like that, who's very knowledgeable, the things that he's facing within a lot of them circles, where I'm sure, because look, man, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about, man. I don't gotta get so. Come on, man. And for the people out there who think, let me tell y'all something. Like I said, man, this is not about just black and white. But don't you dare think that I'm some type of sellout or I keep messing with I got white people controlling me or this and that. Get the hell up out of here, man. Because let me tell y'all something. If y'all, whoever feel away, just talk to a brother. I've been put that out there. I'm ready to give y'all the truth of what I know. But don't nobody step to me and talk to me about nothing. But yeah, y'all got so much shit to say. That's all we do. I can't stand my people too, man. For reasons like that. Maybe I need to get away from a lot of you motherfuckers, man, with all due respect, man. Because goddamn. And I noticed that with a lot of people out here too. They like when I start cursing and carrying on, they start smiling. Because y'all some devils. Yeah, y'all some devils. Y'all like that. Y'all like when I snatch a water or a soda and put it in my bag and all. I see all that shit, man. That's what y'all like, and that's what y'all like to see in the hood. I'm riding through Bed-Stuy and it's still dirty and filthy. Brownsville, dirty and filthy. Selling incense, black soap, oil, dirty. We need to clean up, because we always gonna have the haves and the have-nots, but there's nothing wrong with having not, because not having not is still in a good way, having. We got to start putting things into positive lights, man, and look, start to accentuate the positive with the little that we have. Be grateful, God damn it, because I bet you we could turn this whole thing around when we start cleaning up the hood and we start to control it. We got issues with whatever political candidates or people who's in. If it seems to be an obstruction and hindrance because they feel like, yo, they not giving up or they not cooperating, what to hell with them? Yo, what's up with them? I'm chill, man. Because even though it's the ghetto, don't mean the ghetto gotta be so smelly, filthy, plagued with all those diseases. Don't have to be like that. Yo, ah, I hate it. In a way, I don't like this job that I'm given, man. Because it's like I can't even get people to hear. It's like you gotta beat them, beat them. That's what we've been. That will. Yo, you know what? And before I get off here too, just to say real quickly to my white woman, to my white sisters, I'm not a gullible dude, man. If I set eyes upon you, I'm not lusting. I'm not infatuated. But in my eyes, I do like what I see with some of them because I'm still learning some deep things about this life here. I gave it up in a video already. I said to the Asian woman and the Indian woman and the Europeans how I see the level of hygiene in them as opposed to my sisters. But there are many things that contribute to that. I didn't even bother to go into the hyperpigmentation of the white people. But we could start drawing, I could start drawing more lines and be more emphatical. Look, all my brothers out there, especially in the hood that got y'all white women, you know where you came from. And it's still dirty in the hood. Yet y'all pose and walk around with them proudly, which is cool. But what's being done for the betterment? Yo, what kind of gatherings do we hold? What are we focusing on? We really need to get down on some serious things, fellas. So y'all got the white women, which is usually the breadwinners. As I saw one when I was heading towards the train station tonight, because women, they're very intuitive. They know when you're looking at them. So she happened to look over at me, just as I gave her a stare, not a stare, but a look. As she was crossing the street, and she smiled, cute little smile. But in my head, I'm like, don't take me for nothing. I mean, don't take me as one of these. I'm not a gullible, lame dude, man, who just looking to get with one. You hear me? Cause there's no way. Oh, I'ma just get with one and just want to parade around like a trophy. And we playing in the hood, man. We playing in life. Look, I tell you, we 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 need to start having some gatherings and start having some very effective communion. Yeah, with all those churches that be up and down them hood blocks, disgrace. A lot of them, with all due respect, I would have to say, let's close them, get them closed down, and unify with, like, come together and I guess have them placed more effectively. Because there should be no reason why there's so many churches in the 10-block radius, and we still looking how we looking in the hood. No, 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 no. Now I see why people be laughing at us. Like I said, we still entertaining the world, but we getting less. People at top tier want what? Mirth, which is entertainment, humor, laughter, and that's what we giving them. And in this moment, it just hit me like the brother Farrakhan. You know, everybody got their way of, everybody got their way, and we all trying to make it through this life. But it just just now, within that instant, something came to me, and I said, I know he's feeling the way by what he see with his people and the people. Because for all the wonderful truth that he put out, the wisdom and the jewels, the gems that he dropped in his videos, when he looked down into the most places where we live throughout this nation, redline or secluded, concentrated, I know he's hurting here and here. That's a strong man, in addition to others, in addition to those who are no-namers. They look and they like, yo, Baba Gregory says, how long? And let me say this too. I get this notion that people are trying to push me to be more healthy, but I spoke on healthy, candidly. I already touched on that, but I guess I got to do it again real quick. In a nutshell, we need to start asking, what is the true state of health? What is the optimum level of health? Because let me tell you something. As far as I'm concerned, once you reach a particular level of optimal health, let's say how natural alkaline level is what, 7.2? So let's say you're at 7.5. Or I'm going to give you 8.5. In addition, with all this Jesus talk that we talk, and all this spirituality, you're healthy at 8.5 alkaline level in your body, bright eyes, wonderful skin and all that, right? But yet, still flamed out. What kind of health is that? Get the hell out of here with that. Miss me with that bullshit. Because as I said before, I see a lot of brothers out there, especially when I was driving Lyft and Uber throughout the city, and in Williamsburg, dabbling with the Jewish brothers. Yeah, your eyes look nice and white, size on them and all that, flamed out, dressing crazy, but look healthy though. So what is this health we talking about? Huh? I got a mind to think that the minute we African people particularly get to a healthy state, those Europeans with that wicked spirit that it has incarnated within them come to look to us now to start some bloodletting or what have you. That's the notion that I got. Ain't no damn conspiracy, but it's a notion. Because I don't get it how we still in these states, man. These states of living, man. I get a lot of words through the grapevine, man. Trust me, man. This shit gets tiring. I can't be the only one talking, man. Seriously, man. But like I said before, I guess we don't really have each other's back like I thought we do. Maybe in some ways, yes, but it's compromise, and when we continue to look at things, who's really winning? Even when you look at our Hollywood stars that's making millions, take a good look at their face. Y'all forgot, even if it was just an act with the Will Smith and Chris Rock, take a good look at the darkness around their eyes, especially when Jada and Will was going through that turmoil. So, as above, so below. We got it bad in the hood. They got it bad up there, but it's a little bit more easy on them because, yo, I'm going through something. Yo, I'm buying me a ticket. I'm getting up out of here. But they still got to deal with the media and they bullshit. And I can't stand that too. I feel for them. I don't like them damn perpetrators and them spectators and paparazzi all up in their goddamn face. Let the people go to the fucking gas station and the supermarket, man, and live a normal life. Get the fuck out their face, man. I probably can't be. Yeah, I can't be no Hollywood star fame like that. Trust me. Maybe to save myself from going from prison, I would hire people just like how they asses are hired to do agitation. I'll get some people to do their ass in, break up their cameras and all that shit. What the hell wrong with them? Yo, we need to stop playing, man. Ain't no sellout for no money here, man. You crazy? I can't do this shit alone, man. Anyway, yo, that's that. That's that, man. We know what time it is. Everybody going through something. Don't be telling me about no detoxing and all that. I still know what I know. But I guess it got to a point where like people want to see me bring something out. Like what? What you want? I try to do I try to do some poetry. I went out to a poetry slam, got denied. Put my name on the list, ain't even get called on. Yo, but I see what's they trying to do out here. They trying to have me risk my freedom. I see you evil white people. Yeah, they got evil people of all colors, but my white people, my white brothers, I see y'all. Matter of fact, in closing, I'm gonna put this out. Cause I don't got nothing to hide, but it's like I said, not everything got to be put out on video, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause things got to be done in measure. But it's like how long before people see the realness to that which I have? I don't have it all, but I know what I have. If I get with a strong team, it's over. Oh, we gonna make some shit work. Moving forward. I remember one time I was driving Via. I was driving with Via. I got the Mercedes van at the time, right? And I'm out in the city. I was at the top. I made a right turn and was chilling at the top on 110. I was on the west side, and I made a right turn right there at the tip of Harlem. As soon as I got by the end of Central Park, going into Harlem, I made a right turn and I chilled. I parked up because I had to piss bad too. So I used to have a bottle, right? So I'm handling my business, I piss, and then I dabbled into a porn video. And as I did that, because I was taking a break, as I did my thing, and I looked up, a white woman looked over at me in such a way, smirked, and kept going. She had gray hair. When I had a wet dream, more than once, out of nowhere, I don't know how them shits be coming, but I had wet dreams. Being here in the airport, White woman made themselves known just as I opened my eyes and boom, here she come walking. Everything is on time. Everything is timing, y'all. They are very clever and crafty and logistical. I ain't scared of that shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna listen, man. I watched it. I pay attention. It don't spook me out. I'm just like, oh, notation, got it. I say some prayers, put some prayers out there, put it into the ethers, and boom. So I know. Like as I said before, this is a source. This is sorcery. This is a spiritual thing, and with their genetic disposition, I guess they're easier to incarnate. Isn't this body like a vehicle, huh? Don't we gotta learn how to drive the car, right? Kabbalah, car. Ain't that how those Southerners say car? Hey, get up in that car. Yeah, it's a vehicle. Incarnate. Incarnation. That spirit get up in your ass and drive you to do what? So I do gotta watch y'all. If y'all feel like y'all gotta watch me, white people, if y'all feel like gotta watch me like I'm gonna do something devilish or whatever, you got the wrong person. Get that out of your head. I just want to get with mine, separate from y'all, and that's that. But it's even hard to get with mine. That's how convoluted and complex this shit is. That's how crazy it's even hard to get with mine. Because they don't got the right mind. They're not properly developed. They got self-esteem issues and many insecurities and this and that. We want to be so fucking braggadocious, egotistical. Oh, he coming through, he talking, he think he know everything. Or something in him to start to fuck with them. And now we can't even build the way we ought to. Woman, and then when women get into the picture, yeah, because the brothers like to show out and show their ass and hold their nuts. I don't know why a lot of y'all brothers be doing that out there. So I be seeing y'all funny asses want to grab your nuts like you the OG. Got a brand new Lex, RC or whatever in the hood, but it stink on that goddamn block, filthy. Winos up and down the place or whatever. Yo, y'all niggas gotta get y'all shit together, man. I hate to use that word too. But that's what it is out here. It's like niggas. Scum bags. Salute to my brothers and sisters out there. Niggas and bitches, pray for y'all. Cause we need y'all. Y'all need to come on up out that mindset in that state, man. We need y'all, man. And it's not just about we. At the end of the day, when we say our prayers, it goes up, out into the ethers, in, out, down, around. Because the Heavenly Father is omnipotent. That's the omnipotent one. Universal God force. Everything is to really please the at the end. That's the top tier. That's it. We gotta have good communion with one another and all that, yeah. Man, come on, man. And I think that's exactly why the book said, if you love thy mother and father more than me, then you cannot, be of my covenant. You know what I mean? I get that. But then the Bible turns around and say, love thy father and thy mother so thy days could be longer. Honor them. But we got to get the right teaching out here. There's nothing wrong with, I'm going to love and honor them. What did Gregory say? I'm gonna honor my mother and father if they're honorable. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. You birthed me and all that. Everything is on record. Not gonna hold nothing against you. No, no, no. Especially learning about the ways of this life here. And how we've been so degraded, degenerated. Look at the hood, man. Look at the upper echelon. Come on now. So yo, I'm almost an hour in. I'm gonna go ahead, slice my lemon, and enjoy the rest of my night. You know what I'm saying? People, I be feeling it. How people be watching me coming off at this terminal 7 here. Yeah, because it's not that I'm comfortable. I am quite comfortable versus over at 4, where more of my people is. But over there is much more filthy. And for what? Why is it always like that? The B-15 bus over there by Lefferts, dusty. You get on the bus, dirty and smelly. I got on the B-25 today, dusty. I got love for y'all, man. I just get passionate and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what more we want, man? This shit ain't no for no. It's for a game. It's for a game. I got love for everybody, man. But it is what it is. It's not about hate. I ain't looking to hurt nobody. What the hell I want to do that for? Shit, I want. I do want to get. I want to. I want to get things right. Get some money. Get a family, and live, man. And get up out of America. Get to know who I am more so, according to tribe and all that. Although I have shared in the past that the results came back that I'm of the Yoruba tribe. When I look at this nose, it's more Eastern. However, this could be just part of what I may have picked up from my mother's side. Yes, indeed. Blood touches blood. Been a lot of mixing over the years. So when we talk about we making our ancestors proud, I don't really think so. I don't really think so. Because before we get to really know one another and let the families consort with one another, before all the sexual play got into the picture, ancestors is like my ancestors. Okay, I'll give a quick one. I see a sister over here, she's looking good. Not because she have a body and all that, and I may want to go chop it up with her and then take her out. How the ancestors are gonna be proud? Because some things may be going on from her tribe and my tribe, where it's like in the spirit world, it's like, yo, listen, in order for this to be how it ought to be, something's got to be settled. We need some reconciliation, in which a lot of us don't even know because we're not tapped in and we don't know how to tune in. And a lot of that probably, I hope that ain't go over a lot of people's heads because you can't have one without the other. Spiritual and physical is inseparable. So that's just like me saying, I get with her because we got living ancestors too, but we gotta. I got with her. Her body is all voluptuous. I'm getting all titillated, infatuated. I'm getting with her. Oh, she accentuating all her curves and oh, it's turning me on. And now I'm taking her out so I can show who I am, what kind of guy I am. Now I'm trying to show out. And then what? I get to, we have sex. We enter the course. And then what? We start having more and more and more if it's good. But yet the parents ain't even meet. Families ain't even meet. We don't check the energy levels. To me, and this is why things are so confusing too and complex. Because I know there are Europeans out there that they that's how they work. Hey, you're going out with such and such. Let me meet them. And they ask they at the end of the night when they bring their partners, I mean their dates over or whatever. Because I heard it out in public too. Hey, do you like him? Asking the little baby, their little son or their daughter. Hey, what do you think about him? Them little kids know. But we, oh, that should come way down the line or later, something like that. Nah, 9 times out of 10. Man, look, man. Peace and love, y'all. See y'all out there in them streets or whatever. When you drop a line here and I hit you back, we gonna get this thing right. By hook or by crook, you choose. Accentuate the positive. We have a lot of unlearning and relearning to do. We don't have to follow all these concepts that has been imposed upon us and narratives and whatnot. Nah, because whatever it is, if it holds any kind of negative connotation, we got the power to change that, to transmute that. I'm serious, man. Humbleness and humility will also help us to get very far. Peace and love.